another day in paradise, and we've always got something new and different just for you. I want to bring Qi-Gong to the world. I say this every Friday. The world needs Qi-Gong. And everybody says, well, that seems like a set of exercises to me. But no, Qi-Gong is yoga. Yoga is union of mind and body. But the way we explain it in Taoism is that we have radiant energy, we have the breath energy, and we have the essence energy. So Qi-Gong is Taoist yoga, where we integrate the Jing, the Qi, and the Shen. So today we're going to go on a deep dive right after this.
You gotta hook it to the boombox. The Bluetooth.
Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands. Show me what you're working with. Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands. Show me what you're working with now. Drum the sky, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now drum the sky, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Qi-Gong, side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now shake them up, move your cheek. Shake them up. Show me what you're working with. Shake them up, move your cheek. Shake them up. Show me what you're working with. Lean back. Now drum your lungs side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now drum your lungs side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now forward. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Qi Pump. Left hand Qi, right hand Shen, left hand Qi. Jing, Qi, Shen, Qi, Jing, Qi. Kidney, left kidney, Jing, Qi. Lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Qi. Heart, lung, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver. Right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Qi, Jing, Qi. Heart, lung, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver. Right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Qi, Jing, Qi. Lung, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver. Right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Qi, Jing, Qi. Now we're going to sing heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Qi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Qi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing Qi. Heart, lung. I'm going to change it up. Pay attention. Right kidney, Qi, left kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen. Right kidney, Qi, left kidney, Jing. Heart, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. Blue dragon, Qi-Gong, blue dragon. Well.
That's it, you don't need me.
So, you can turn that down just a little bit. Now, this concept or this idea, no, don't turn it off, just turn it down. So the concept of Jing, Qi, and Shen and how to integrate it is consistent with the caduceus in Hindu medicine, or what the yogis call Ayurveda. So you've got the twin snakes, and so in Qi-Gong, you have a ball, a three-dimensional ball of Jing, and then you have a three-dimensional ball of Qi, and they overlap at the diaphragm. Then you have a three-dimensional ball of Shen that overlaps at the throat. So you've got these three, Jing, Qi, and Shen, which we call the three treasures. Now, in yoga, or Ayurveda, or the Kundalini, you've got the seven, which is actually one at the bottom, one at the top, and then you've got the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So you've got 5 in the front, 5 in the back, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 wheels of light in Tibetan. So the Egyptian, the Chinese, the Taoist, the Tibetan, and the Ayurveda all overlap. And that's what we call holographic medicine. You just went to Qi-Gong school so you could learn a healing tool. So the healing tool is understanding hearts on the left, lung on the right, 3 chambers. Liver's on the right, spleen's on the left, 2 kidneys at the back, 2 lungs, heart's in the middle, liver, spleen. And those 5 organs are the symptomatic receptacle of everything that's going on in your body, because everything is integrated. You can't have a pain in your knee unless it affects your elbow. You can't have a pain in your hip unless it affects your shoulders. You can't have a pain in your wrist unless it affects your ankles. So all of your body is integrated. Even the ear represents the entire body. The top of the scalp represents the entire body. The abdomen represents the entire body. The back of the hand represents the entire body. And the bottom of the foot. All these are what we call reflexology, or again, what I call holograph. So everything is a holograph of the entire body. So just like I can take a little piece of DNA from your hip, and then I can go into a laboratory and I can create a whole new human just from a little piece of bone DNA, which you may know as stem cells. So we're about to do the Meridian Flow. So human beings are superconductors of electromagnetic energy between heaven and earth. So now we're going to go from heaven to earth, earth to feet, feet to heart, heart to hands, hands to face, face to heaven, heaven to earth, earth to feet, feet to heart, heart to hands, hands to face, face to heaven, heaven to earth. Now we're going to do this 14 times. So I want you to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now it's helpful if you sing, because the singing is the repetition, and repetition is the mother of skill. That's 13. We do this 14 times, which takes less than 3 minutes. Okay, that's 14. Now, I want to open up your brain. So if you look at your ear, there's the lobe of the ear and there's a little nipple at the top. So I want you to use your opposite hand to grab the lobe and the nipples and grab it on each side. Now put your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders, and now you're going to bend your knees, and we're going to do this 14 times. Now you're going to inhale as you go down, you're going to exhale as you go up. Now when you inhale, all the blood that's been purified leaves the lungs and goes to every part of the body. When you exhale, the dirty blood, the deoxygenated blood, goes into the lungs to get purified. 13. That's 14. Now, if you never do any other Qi-Gong again in life, if you do the Meridian Flow and then pinch your ears and do that 14 times, that's a great start to get your Qi-Gong going, okay? Now, there are emotions. So anger causes your chest and your back muscles to contract, which restricts the flow of blood and oxygen to your brain. When you're worried, your abdominal muscles contract, which restricts blood flow to your digestive organs. And when you have fear, it causes the low back to contract. And when you have anxiety, your hamstrings contract. So when the low back and the hamstrings contract, guess what happens to your pelvis? Your pelvis gets frozen and it affects your urogenital system. Now, when little kids are scared, what do they do in their pants?
Pee in their pants.
And when adults get scared, they are scared whatless? Poo-less. Okay. So it affects the urogenital system. So anger, worry, and fear are the three big emotions that affect our health. Now, when you're worried, you have one or two reactions. Either you completely lose your appetite or you start to overeat. And considering 68% of women are wait, that means they are worried. So I can't take a magic pill to get rid of my weight when all I have to do is resolve what I'm worried about. Now, from the Qi-Gong perspective, if you're worried, the worry makes you write down an action plan so you can resolve the worry. Does that make sense? Okay, now, when you're scared or have anxiety, does that make you crave salty food? It does. And when you're angry, frustrated, resentful, full of shame, blame, guilt, does that make you crave crunchy food? What's the number one snack food in America? Potato chips. Followed by French fries, followed by pretzels. So, salty and crunchy. Fear and anger is what drives America. It's our emotions that make us make those bad food choices. Now, when you're feeling lack of love, what do you want?
Sweet.
Sweets. And when you're feeling uncomfortable, you want creamy.
Ice cream.
So I want creamy, I want sweet. Let's put that together. Chocolate syrup. Okay? Now, what if you like Rocky Road with pretzels? Then that means you've got fear, anger, worry, sadness, loneliness. So everything that we love as snack food is only a way to make us feel good. Now, we know we have 6 senses. So number 1 is smell. Number 2 is vision. Number 3 is intuition. Number 4 is hearing. Number 5 is taste. And number 6 is touch. Those are the 6 senses. But we also have a limbic system for our emotions. Now, everything is processed through the amygdala, which is the repository of emotional memory. Whether it's a good memory or a bad memory, every action, every experience we have gets processed through the amygdala. Then it goes to the hippocampus. The hippocampus is the decider of what goes on. And if there's a contradiction, like, oh, there's the dog that bit me when I was 10. Oh, but you're not 10 anymore. Yeah, but it looks just like the same dog. I'm going to get a stick and I'm going to beat that dog. No, let's kick it upstairs to the prefrontal cortex. And the prefrontal cortex says, you know, there's a consequence of beating a dog that's not yours. Maybe you should put the stick down and let the dog go about his business. No, 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 I'm scared of the dog. I'm going to beat the dog. So now there's an inner conflict. And who wins the conflict? Whoever wins the conflict is the one whose voice is the loudest. So if your emotions hijack the situation, then you're going to make a bad decision. So how can we avoid that? We have to increase blood flow to the brain. And what's the best way to increase blood flow to the brain?
The limb swing.
The limb swing. So, for those of you who've never seen the limb swing, I want you to look at my feet. You go up on your toes, bend your knees, rock back on your heels. And this is called the calf rock. The bottom of the limb system is in your ankle. There we go. Now, the top of the limb swing, the top of the lymphatic system is the back of the jaw, and it goes into your brain. So if you go head up, chin down, chin up, chin down, then we get the top of the lymphatic system. Now, the largest lymph gland is in the armpit, secondary lymph gland is in the groin. So if we go chin down, palm up, palm down, bend the knees, rock back on the heels as the chin goes up. So do this very slowly and very gently, okay? Okay, look at me. When the arms go back, the chin goes up. When the arm goes up, the chin goes down. Arms back, chin down. Arms up, chin down. Arms back, chin up. So we're doing this slowly. We're doing this very slowly. Okay, you're leaning forward. Don't lean forward. Lean back. That's it. On your heels. That's it. There you go. And this is how we reposition the neck. This is how we realign the vertebrae in the neck. Now, the cerebrospinal fluid, at the base of the spine, there's a pump called the sacral pump. And because you sit too much, that fluid collects at the base of the spine. So when you do this, you're pumping that fluid up into the brain. And that's how we learn how to make better decisions, because we're throwing that fluid from the base of the spine up into the brain. So the fluid goes down and there's a pump that pumps it up. And the only way to controvert that system is for you to sit 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day. So if you sit 5 hours a day at work and you sit 5 hours a day at home, you're in big trouble. So if you've been watching my videos over the last year and a half, 2 years. 2 years now, I get more and more speaking engagements. I get more calls to. When I do Qi-Gong in the evening, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, I get a burst of energy that carries into the next day. So I don't do Qi-Gong once a day, I do Qi-Gong twice a day. And that's what I'm suggesting. Now, if you wanted to learn yoga, would you go to class 1 day a week? Twice a week? If you really wanted to be good at yoga, wouldn't you go every day? If you wanted to learn how to play tennis, would you take tennis lessons once a week? Would you practice once a week? If you didn't practice every day, you'd never get good at it. Repetition is the mother of skill. So you have to do things every single day. And for my purposes, you have to do it twice a day. Okay. Now I'm going to say one last thing about the limbic system. The amygdala, the hippocampus, the frontal cortex, the hypothalamus, and the pineal gland. Those 5 organs make up the limbic system. I'm full, I'm satisfied, I'm warm, I'm safe, I'm sexy, and I like myself. And if any of those things are not true, that's when you want the candy, the gum, the chocolate, the alcohol, the beer, the sex, the shopping, the gambling. You want something outside of yourself instead of going inside. And that's why the world needs Qi-Gong. End of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be right back with part number 2.
Are you going to introduce her as your beloved?
No, I am not.
The whole world knows already. Did you ever?
Well, no, new people.